Hi Aquarius, this is your bi-weekly love reading from December 15th through the 31st. I hope you guys are all doing well and enjoying this holiday season. Thank you so much for being with me today. And for your reading today, I'm going to be using the Sharmakas Tarot deck as my primary tarot deck. I will be clarifying with the Chicoli Tarot Mini, and at the end of your reading, pulling a message from the Rumi Oracle. Now, if you are a Patreon, on my Patreon, I'm doing the Lenormand reading at the beginning of your reading, so be sure to check that out. If you'd like to join Patreon, the link is below in the description. But for the rest of you, I am going to be doing the regular bi-weekly reading without the mini Lenormand reading at the beginning. So if that sounds good, let's go ahead and get started with your reading, Aquarius. Welcome, Patreon Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me for your mini Lenormand reading to kick off the bi-weekly reading. And this reading is for all Aquarius suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp, and anyone that has their Venus in Aquarius. This is a 2-card mini Lenormand reading, and we're going to be looking at your situation from December 15th through the 31st, and what is influencing your situation. Then we'll read the cards together. Spirit, please give me 2 cards. We have the Whip. What is influencing the Whip for Aquarius from December 15th to the 31st? What is influencing the Whip from December 15th to the 31st for Aquarius? We have the Locket. Alright, in the next frame I'm going to read these 2 cards together. Alright, Aquarius, what I'm seeing with this card combination is that you are going to be involved in some kind of passionate relationship in the middle of December, and I'm seeing conflict here, a conflict in love. So I also want to say that I am seeing, for some of you, for very few of you, there could be secrets here that you're keeping with, holding on to. It could be that there is an abusive partner, or you're in an abusive relationship and you're conflicted because you really do love this person. But I am seeing some kind of conflict in your love life here, and this is a very passionate relationship. Alright, that's what I'm seeing for you. Alright, Aquarius, this is your bi-weekly love reading from December 15th through the 31st for all Aquarius suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp that may be watching. Spirit, what are the most important love messages and energies concerning Aquarius's love lives from December 15th through the 31st, 2017 for all Aquariuses that may be watching? Aquarius suns, moons, risings, and those on the cusp, and those that have Venus in Aquarius. What do they need to know regarding their love lives from December 15th to the 31st, 2017? At the bottom of the deck, I have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is saying that someone is now waiting around here for results, or someone is not seeing the results that they had hoped for. This may be a situation where you feel like you've invested a lot into someone, but you're just not seeing a return on your investment. Or it could be that, you know, these are, like, this is the crop, this is the harvest here, and basically it's saying that you're not sure if you should really wait around for results because you've put in a lot of work so far and nothing seems to be coming of it. Let me see what's below that. There's been a lot of sadness. This could be within a romantic relationship or a job situation or something like that. And basically I just feel like you are picking up the pieces here, but you're really not seeing the results of your effort. You don't feel like you're getting what you put into this relationship. You don't feel like you're getting out of it. Let's take a look at the cards. There's your energy, the Knight of Swords. It's coming up reversed for me. Your challenge is the 9 of Wands. Air and fire. Root of the situation, we have the 3 of Cups. Crowning you, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. In your recent past, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then in the near future, we have the 6 of Wands. All right. So walking into the middle of December, you have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is normally this is a very fast moving energy, and this is someone who knows what they want. They go after it really fast, very dispassionate. I'm reading this as holding back speech, holding back action. So delayed action, delayed movement, delayed speech. It says that you're really not going after what you want, or you're holding back on something here. So in this situation, I feel like, Aquarius, you are stalling on something, all right? And there's a reason why you're doing that. Your challenge is the Nine of Wands. So your challenge is to persevere in the situation, to continue to stand up for yourself. The Nine Wands here represent all of the experiences. You've been through so much. This is the wounded warrior. It says that you've been through a lot. You've been through a battle. You've been through wars. You've been through conflict. And you're prepared to defend what matters most to you, okay? In this card, the salamander is a species that can regenerate. If it lives in hot climates, it can withstand it can withstand the hottest days, it can withstand the coldest nights, and also if the salamander is engaged in conflict and it's something bites off its tail will actually grow back. So this speaks to resilience, it speaks to perseverance, it speaks to holding on. So it's just telling me your challenge is to get through this period of time. It may require some exertion. It might require you to put up, your last battle, your last stand here. But I also feel like there's something that you want that you are, for some reason, holding back on as well. And at the root of the situation, you have the Three of Cups. So this is some kind of reunion, celebration. I'm seeing friendship being very important to you. I'm also seeing three people here. So you have support here. It looks like you have friendship. I see the Three of Cups more as friendship as opposed to love. So it's interesting that this is coming up in the root of the situation. Let me take a look one more time. I'd also like to point out that the Knight of Swords is facing into the past here. So let's move to your past, because you have the Ace of Swords reversed, pretty important card. This is some kind of lack of communication, denial, not knowing the truth, or some issues with communication. I'm seeing both of these cards indicating some issues with communication. Someone is not speaking the truth, someone doesn't maybe know the truth, or someone is unable to cut through the lies in order to reveal the truth, because this is mental clarity. This is knowing what you want, and here, this is definitely knowing what you want and going for it. But for some reason, there is a lot of blocked energy here. And either it can be saying that you don't know what you want, so you're not going to go after it, and you're just trying to hang on to what you have. You're just trying to get through, just trying to, stand your ground here. But at the root of the situation, this could be a love triangle, because we have three people here. I'll have to clarify that. But I do see that you have friendship in your life. You are friends with someone, so you don't want to maybe give up on something because you're friends with them, but at the same time, I feel like you aren't moving forward either. So there is some resistance. What you're thinking and feeling, you have the King of Cups reversed. Now, you either have water sign in your chart, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or you're thinking about this person. Now, the King of Cups is someone who is emotionally unavailable. They have intense negative feelings. They're hardened emotionally. I would say this person is, if this is your energy, you could be harboring a lot of negative feelings at this time, or you may be blocked emotionally, not able to express yourself, express your anger, your frustration, your feelings, and you may just kind of be closing down on yourself emotionally. Now, this can also speak to someone who is drinking too much or has a drinking problem. They may be drinking to soothe difficult feelings as well. Good news is, going into the future, you have the Six of Wands, so this does speak to victory. So far we have water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But it says that you are heading for a victory, some kind of recognition. It says that you will get what you want, and you will do it in an honorable way, Aquarius. So if you notice, there are all kinds of people here who are cheering for you. I feel like you're either going to be honored in some way, or you may, I keep hearing crossing the finish line. So there could be something here that you're holding back on because you know that there's something better for you in the future. Either way, this is a very positive card. So I want to go ahead and clarify some of these cards for you. We'll start with the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords coming up reversed for Aquarius? We have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so there could be a lot of stress and worry, sleepless nights. Another card came out here. We have the Emperor. So the Emperor is someone who's very controlling. They, you know, they have rules. They are also someone who is ruled by Aries or Leo. But so we have like the little Napoleon here, right? And who is Napoleon? But he is, you know, someone that is a ruthless dictator. But absolute control, someone that is, their mind is ruled by logic. They never let their emotions get in the way. So you are, this is how you're currently behaving in the situation. You are definitely, you know, you're definitely in charge of your love life here. You have the control. And then we have the, what is this? The King of Pentacles. So I read the King of Pentacles as someone who can be father figure, someone who's very focused on business. Both of these cards are actually, and someone who can be very stubborn. We also have the sign of Taurus here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and it's kind of like what you get what you want through brute force. But I am seeing that there's something you're worried about, but you're choosing to. This is a very masculine energy here. You're choosing to. You're exerting a lot of control over maybe your emotions, your feelings at this time, and there's, like I said, strong masculine energy here. So you're not maybe taking action for strategic reasons, or you're maybe holding back on saying something. Even if you're worried about something, you're coming across as the Emperor again. So it's just saying that you're not letting your emotions take over at this time. Why is the Nine of Wands coming up in the challenge position for Aquarius? We have the Empress, sign of Taurus. We have the Five of Pentacles, and we have the Magician. So in the challenge position, I would read the Nine of Wands reversed, someone who's giving up, or the challenge is to not give up. We have the Empress here, so strong mother energy, strong female energy. Interesting, we have the Emperor and the Empress in your reading, so this could be your female counterpart. She may be, this could be someone who's very open to love, very loving, very nurturing, very caring, and I'm seeing someone who feels almost out in the cold here. They feel a lack of security, and this could be financial security. This could be just feeling alienated, feeling out in the cold. And then we have the Magician here, and the Magician is someone who is, as you can see in this deck, they are holding a mask here. So this is someone who can be very seductive, very charming. I do feel like this person has good intentions for you, but it does feel like either they're giving up on a situation or they are manipulating the situation. Especially when I see the Magician here. This is someone who uses charm, seduction, all the tools at their disposal to get what they want, and so you do have to be careful with them because they can be manipulative. They can be quite the charmer. I'm seeing currently, yeah, you may be feeling out in the cold. This may have to do with a female mother figure or someone who is like the woman of your dreams or the person that rules your love life. If you're the emperor, she's the empress, etc. And this could also be with regards to the female aspect of your personality, your feminine side. But someone feels neglected here, someone feels like giving up, and they are going to use every tool at their disposal to get what they want. Why is the Three of Cups in the root position for Aquarius? Six of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Cups in the root position for Aquarius? Five of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. So at the root of the foundation, we have giving and receiving here. So some kind of exchange of energy. Whether there's three people involved or not, there might have been a friendship here. I do see that there was an even exchange of energy here, give and take. With the Five of Wands, I do see conflict here. I do see struggle. Inner conflict, it's possible because maybe you're friends with this person, maybe there's a third party. And the Seven of Pentacles, it's kind of like a wait and see approach. But it does feel like there's arguments here and struggle, and like maybe some days things are good, maybe some days things are not so good. But you do move from the Six of Pentacles to the Seven of Pentacles, so it feels like you're evaluating a situation maybe with a friend, or maybe there's a third party involved and you're very conflicted about what to do. In your thoughts and feelings, you have the King of Cups reversed. Why is the King of Cups reversed for Aquarius? We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, although the Knight of Pentacles came out first, then the Knight of Wands. Why is the King of Cups reversed for Aquarius? Three of Swords. Yeah. So I see someone here who can take care of themselves financially. They're completely, they have everything they could possibly want except for maybe love. I have the Knight of Wands here. Very passionate energy. It can indicate travel. But this is someone who could be dealing with a fire sign as well. I am seeing travel here. So maybe traveling alone. I do see some kind of heartbreak here. Again, with the Three of Swords and Three of Cups, this could be a third-party situation. Maybe feeling heartbroken about something, but maybe you're not. Maybe you're not really expressing yourself emotionally at this time. And why is the Six of Wands coming up? We have the Queen of Swords. That's definitely your energy or another air sign. Hanged Man. And the Queen of Wands. So I feel like you're at a crossroads with a fire sign, and maybe you're choosing to you're being given the opportunity to see things from a new perspective. And both of you are coming up as queens here and very strong in your element. So it does feel like it could also say that there's a waiting period here, that you're waiting to be with this person, or you are, you're of two minds about each other. There is definitely conflict here, but the Six of Wands says you're going to be successful no matter what. Either way, you are guaranteed some kind of a victory. But remember, the underlying theme or challenge is the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and underneath that we have the Five of Cups reversed and the Ten of Wands. So this is telling me that someone is needing to put down a burden, doesn't want to feel overwhelmed, burdened anymore, and there has been some kind of a loss, some kind of a grieving process, and someone doesn't feel like they're really getting what they put into this relationship out of this relationship, if that is indeed a relationship I'm looking at here. I do see air sign and fire sign. We also have Pisces exalted in Leo with the Hangman, but it feels like you're at a crossroads here, and I see people cheering for you. I see people who are rooting for you, Aquarius, and they want you to be successful, and I feel that you're going to finally get some kind of recognition here. You're finally going to, like I said, I see you crossing the finish line here. You've made it this far. I'm going to go ahead and pull a message from the Rumi Oracle for you. And I'm asking for spiritual guidance for Aquarius from December 15th through the 31st. Okay, I have the dissolving light. Hope you all can see that card. It's a beautiful card. Alright, Aquarius, there's going to be a short poem here by Rumi, and then I'll get into the meaning of this card. It's about a 5-minute read, so I hope you can listen. If not, maybe pause the video and come back and listen to it later. It's a bit of a read here. I died as mineral and became a plant. I died as plant and rose to animal. I died as animal and I became human. Why should I fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? Rumi. Dare to take my hand and become set alight with holy fire, my cherished one. Step forward with me. Let us burn together, dissembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand its audacious vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. There is a light so intense, so powerful, that nothing other than itself, its own truth, can exist in its presence. It is the sacred seed, the star of your being, lit up from within. It is the light that never goes out. It is the light that is so powerful it is beyond duality of light and dark, cannot ever be extinguished or diminished, and quite simply beyond all logic, just is. Certainly no lie or deception, no boundary or defense can remain intact in its presence. The blazing divinity of this light sears through any pretense, annihilates illusions, and takes us into stark experience of divine truth. It is gentleness, and yet it cannot be overcome. It is enduring power, and yet it is tender. Though you seek the divine and even know it as love, you also know that it is fierce, wild, inexplicable, and demanding beyond all measure. It wants you, completely, utterly, without condition. There will be times in your life, such as now, dear Aquarius, when there is something not worthy of you that must be released. This is a falsehood, a lie or deception of some sort that you have come to believe about yourself, your life, or perhaps even another. You may know what that deception is, or it may be about to be unveiled. It is not a cause for fear or concern, but for celebration. An illusion has or soon will be released, and you shall become freer. Freer in a way that only truth can provide. This oracle comes to you as a sign of that which is to come, and soon. The beloved divine presence is calling to you, igniting within your deepest being, so that it may have its way with you. The divine wishes to live through you and into the world, reaching into the hearts of many and igniting those hearts into greater life. It is a clever and insatiable lover. It will stop at nothing until the entire human race is restored to the wild divine freedom of ecstatic divine reunion, completely and utterly ignited in love. And so the great lover, the divine, calls for you to enter into the white-hot field of its passionate presence. There will be sizzle and burn. It cannot be otherwise. In the height of summer, you cast aside the layers of clothing you require in the winter. This is natural. You do not think twice about it. As you approach the radiant sun of divinity, your emotional and psychological layers are to be shed too, for they are too heavy for the heat of the great spiritual sun. What cannot stand the heavenly heat is to be cast aside swiftly by conscious choice, or shall simply burn up, dissolving in the light and melting away. What is left shall be what is true. So here is your guidance, sweet lover of the great beloved. Give it up. The smallness, the conditions, the fears and the doubts, the lack of reverence for yourself and life, the belief that somehow things are not okay or aren't going to work out. That is all a paltry attempt at truth. You are coming into a truth now that is far more worthy of you, a truth with a capital T, the big truth, love, trust, surrender. This is about a sacred shedding without fear or holding back. Cast aside whatever would hold you back rather than free you to fly into your divine destiny. You are not to be the same from this moment on. That is the holy word, the word inscribed in living divine fire in your sacred heart. This oracle brings you guidance. Trust in your changing perspective and perceptions. Don't hold on to what you once believed or thought to be true. Allow yourself to be shown another version of events, another way of perceiving. Don't focus on what is not working in your current estimation of things, for that is nothing more than a passing opinion. You are being given an opportunity to see and know yourself, others, and particular life circumstances very differently. Embrace it. Don't resist what is being shown to you, for even if there are some struggles in adjusting your view at first, ultimately this change in perception will free you and bring you more deeply into the wellspring of your own inner peace and happiness. Sacred honoring ritual. Place both hands on your heart and say the following aloud. The eternal light of Rumi burns through that which is unworthy and frees me into unconditional love and truth now. I am blessed by the grace of this sacred brother, and I open my heart to the tender fire of passionate presence. Through merciful compassion and my own free will, I ask to be shown the greater truth that will set me free. So be it. Relax with your hands on your heart for as long as feels good. When you are ready, simply open your eyes. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. You can repeat this anytime you feel the need to let go of a self-limiting behavior, judgment of a person or situation that drains rather than leaves you feeling vibrant and free, or beliefs that deplete and depress you rather than open you up to loving and endless possibilities. This ritual is a way to tap into supportive grace to assist you in that conscious surrender. You will be blessed, beloved. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading today, and I wish you many blessings, love, and light. Please know I am here available to you as a resource. If you would like to book a reading with me, I do have many openings available now and throughout the rest of the season and into the new year. Please check below in the description for my website and scheduling app. I'd love to read for you, and I'd love to work with you. Thank you so much, Aquarius. Take good care of yourselves. Bye.